Hello, welcome back. Last time I spent some time with some Gorons, and now I'm in a dungeon. Level 5, Crown Dungeon. Does it tell me that? It does tell me that here on the map screen. I love how all those eyes are looking at me at all times. There's just something about it. It makes me happy. Alright, so Goria, I decided is what those are, yes. So that opens. Simple room. Almost too simple. Making me wonder if there's a secret staircase or something. Alright, I do not know. Hi. Couriers with swords and spears. They have upgraded since the boomerang era. Okay, this is fun. Got Link to the Past switches here. Yeah, check it out. Alright. Now, is this the way around that those switches were? That the one that's up is the switch color? Probably. I remember specifically checking that more than once, and I always forget the answer. Is it the color of the up one or the down one? And I just do not remember. Stairway for switch other way around. I probably could make that happen with a bomb if I wanted, but I'm not ready to interact with switches yet. Yeah, that would also lock me in here, limiting my options. I have Pegasus seeds now. I can go faster if I wish. Let's have that ability equipped. In combat I don't need it, but elsewhere I will. Oh, that was all of them. This is a Zelda 1 classic room layout. I recognize this. Yeah, so then, no, the stairway is there. I thought I would have to push this block. No, in Zelda 1 it would be this block, leftmost in the center row. But no, I just get the stairway. Alright, so switch hook available for some reason. Or switch hookable obstacle. I see why. Okay. Whoop. And I'm gonna have to feather again. Alright. Can I hook you? No. Also, I'd rather my shield not get eaten. Not that I use that thing ever, but I like to have the option. Alright, so come to this room with switches red. Oh, I can switch you! That's fun. I know where I am. Alright, so this could make switches red easily. Yeah, for now I'm not gonna do any of the bomb swapping. What is you? I don't know what that object is. Okay. Mystery object. Perhaps it will interact with the treasure of this dungeon. I'm gonna check in case it responds to seeds. It does, it's one of those, okay. Yeah, I think I saw one of you before in, well, that did the job. There's probably an owl clue for this. I saw one of you in Oracle of Seasons, didn't I? Like one in one of the later dungeons. If there's no owl clue, then maybe my clue is just it's a weird thing in a room that gives me lots of seeds. Do you respond to the non-shooter type of seeds? Yes. If I make you stinky, your eye opens. Seeds are not the only thing I'm given here. Oh, also, right, I don't have to bomb. I have another ranged weapon of sorts. This one. There we go. That was not the time at which I wanted to do that, though. Was it? So that doesn't get me the... Oh, it does, though. I think? This is... What's kind of refill is this? Seed, heart, nothing, and heart. Okay. Yeah, this does get me the chest with a key, great. What was in this room? That was the way I came originally to... okay. Yeah, and then there's stairways down there, so... nothing more to do with that at the moment, I think. So other things that switches being this way around does for me. Blocks me off here. And that's totally out of bomb range, right? Unless I have the toss ring equipped. But I do not. I don't even own that one. What is my ring? Well, signal. I mean, discovery. That is a Super Mario RPG that has an item called the signal ring that tells you when there are hidden chests in a room, I think. That's probably why that's the word that comes out of my mouth. Not that I have played or thought much about that game in a while. But I guess it left a strong impression. I'm looking at these floor tiles. Those are fun. They're like overlapped in an interesting way. Alright, so this gets me back, sort of. I have 2 keys, and I don't yet know where to spend them, so I just need to go backward until I find a place. There was a fork in the road I never took. Oops. So that's probably where I want to be. Having those Pegasus seeds on me did not last long, because this game really asks me to use all of my items at all times, so I can only have 2 equipped at once. So there's a blue path to the east, and also an uncolored path. Red path here. I'll take you in a moment. Really, Beamos? You're so fast. There, you just missed terribly. That wasn't even close to me. Alright, so Pegasus jumps, or uncomfortable jumps if you want to do them that way, and a Pegasus refill in case you need it. Okay. I guess this is the way I'm going now. Alright, so here's a place to spend a key. Also, heart refill. Is this a mini-boss? Yep. Hey, it's you! Look at this little guy. Does he not... he doesn't make the noise anymore. Or is the boo-boo? Alright, so that breaks after use. Yeah, you're kinda upgraded a little bit. Whoopsie. Or just after some time? Yeah, just after some time. Alright, so the orb expires, and a new one comes on. Whenever I look at this guy, he looks like a cut of steak. That's what I see. Got like the fat or whatever around the outside, and the bone in the center. And it's that general slab shape. Whoop. There we go. That was about the right number of hits to get the point across, I feel like. Any more and that would have gotten kind of tedious. Nothing in there. So, what's the story here? I think it's unlikely that I can be fast enough and jump, but that's never stopped me before. Hey-ya! I didn't wait long enough, but also... there's no way. Nah, there's no way. Alright. Gotta get around from another angle, but I have a portal now. That may have traversal implications with the switches. However, switches are already the way around that I want them, not here. Yeah, okay, so use the portal to get to those stairs. I hear what you're saying. I haven't been up here. Well, but I could also just do it this way, couldn't I? Anyway, before I take those red stairs, there's a room I want to see down here. So another locked door, couple of Gorios, slime, etc. Blue chest here, big door. Ow. Ah. You are quite formidable. Oops. Whoa. Ow. Uh-huh. Do they lead their shots? Maybe they do. Like, I thought the beam most just beamed directly in my location, but they might be smarter than that, at least in this game. Ooh, a fairy! Nice! Alright, so blue for that door down there. Blue for that stairway, which I could get to a couple of different ways. I don't have to take the portal, but I could. Red stairway. Oh boy, okay. So, switch barrier thing. Can I do the up high thing like in Link's Awakening? I can, yes. If I wish. Good place to play with that. So way down here... I'll just take the way that's in front of me. There are so many, I can't keep track. Ooh, dark room. Dark room with some floor. Some floor. Yes, okay. Do you suppose... Oh, wait a second. No, even if it's light I can't see. Just to try... I mean, I guess I can see that there's, Like, I can tell the difference between seed on surface and seed going down hole. Let's just try going where the Goryo was. Like, I think that's your purpose, so I saw that you were able to go there. I'm gonna jump in case there's a... So 2 away from that wall or so. I did fall here. There's probably some clue about how this is laid out, but that was how I did it. And I don't know that the... Wait a second. So I never tried moving you. Oops. Yep. Didn't help. Okay, I don't know what's up with this room. Maybe it's just dark room you gotta navigate somehow. Because, yeah, that's not connected to anything else. Okay. Like, why was there a switchable block there? Was there a way to light it up? Didn't find one. Maybe the dungeon treasure will be illuminating, literally. Because I don't know what it is yet. This stairway, yes, was had a red barrier on the way in. So this'll get me somewhere new. Like that, and not back. I will have to use the portal if I want to get back from there, I think. Also, I just got poked a lot with a sword. Happens more often than I might like. Hi, Bat, do you have any health for me? Not you. Any of your friends? Oh, I can't do anything about this. Pretty sure I can't switch hook with a bat. L1, it's that long. I wonder if the L2 one will be longer. Probably. Yeah, okay, so this is a way back from something. Okay, so where does that put me then? There was an east and a west way down there. That one required blue to be... Okay, so I remember something now. Where was that pot with a fairy in it? And could it have maybe respawned by now? Because these did. Okay, that helps a bit. What's that north? Yeah. Oh, it's this up here. Okay. So south then. This will not get me there. And this will not get me back either? Yeah, it will. So if I go this way, I think... I certainly see something. Alright, so blue door, which, yeah, I could just have had it that way around. I just didn't go all the way. Okay. This is a time for speed. Alright, here's someplace new. Was this where the fairy was? Yes, it was here. Has it respawned? No. Alright, no. Maybe eventually. If I do this a whole bunch, will it make it respawn, I wonder? I'm gonna try. Probably not. I don't think that's how it works. Well, you know what? I'll take it. I got what I wanted some way or another. Let's also get an answer to the question. No respawn from that action. It's possible doing it more times would have, but I kinda doubt that. Alright, well this looks straightforward. But is there an extra trick? I don't think so. Key will fall, and I'll be able to get it. Or maybe chest will spawn? Chest will spawn. No, there is an extra trick. Okay. Oh, I think I might know what the dungeon treasure is now. Alright, I see what's happening. That's the wrong thing. I also can't get through these. Ha! They do reflect the dropped seeds. That's funny. Ah, I was too slow. There we go. Oh! Yellow, blue, yellow, red, red, blue. Okay. Which way around was it? That way around, okay. Yellow, blue, yellow, red, red, blue, in reading order. And the shape I'll just have to remember on my own. Yellow, blue. Yellow, red. No, but the red was here. I could have checked the reference again, but that was it. Hey, check it out, it's the Cane of Samaria. That's what I thought. Okay. Cool. So that's what that room up there is about. Would that have helped me somehow with the dark room? Yeah, I could push the block around. There's no magic meter in this game. Use to create blocks. No magic meter in this game, so I can use it as much as I want. And it's that kind of block, okay. A little different from the previous item of that name, but close enough. And I can't make it explode. I can just summon a new one. Yeah, so I'm guessing the idea was use the cane to create a block and push it around to see where the floors were. Could do the same thing with seeds, but that's finite resource. So having changed floors... has not respawned the fairy, but the rupee is back. What was over here? A chest I can get now. And the big key, that's right. And here's the dungeon map. I do not have the compass yet. So, alright, so the end of the dungeon is to the east. North is just not a place I can go, so what I need to do is find another stairway 2 rooms to the north. Okay? At least that's what makes sense to me. What was this stairway about? This was a return trip from somewhere. Yeah, way down there. So there was a stairway supposedly in this room? I don't think that makes sense. Is there something else that could? There was this, sure. Can the Cane of Samaria? It can help me here. That's what it is. Okay. Kind of forgot this room existed. There we go. And some switching can get me that chest. Compass! Great! Remaining chests, there are 3, they're all on B1F. Hua! Jumping without looking, but I knew where I was going more or less. So this will go farther up, where I find a whole new room. Okay, so I'm in the... I don't know what to call this part of the crown. The cross piece on the top. Why is it there? I guess it's just decorative. I'm sure there's an official name for it. But I sure don't know it. Alright, I think I see the story here. Let's do it the obvious way first. There is a slightly less obvious alternative. Did I just loop? No, this just looks similar, that's all. Does it even? Or like a room I saw elsewhere in the dungeon? Getting some deja vu in this room. And right, I need switches the other way around for this. Was that the story? Yeah, right. And that's all I can reach with that switch configuration, so we need the other one. Can the switch hook do this for me? There you are. Yes. Wait. Yes, that's the... Okay. I confused myself, but this does make sense. Alright, so locked block in this dungeon. I can switch you. You're heavy enough. This is not corporeal enough. And this is, yeah, that spot that I spotted. This would get me back to where the switch is. Okay. So the one thing of interest is through the lock. Wah! These are the ones that turn into fairies, but I don't have the right tool for that. Am I seeing that I can save a key here? No. Well... I think no. Feels like that'd be exploitable somehow, because like there's that ring, the peace ring, makes bombs not go off while held, but I couldn't be holding it in that location. I don't know, I mean, spending the key is fine, just stuff like that makes me real curious. But also I think you do, in fact, want me to do this. And Pegasus, okay, so I had the right idea, sort of. Oops, oops. Wait, no, but there's a stairway here. Never mind. No? I never had the right idea. Alright, so that gets me here with red up and blue down. Also, my health is real low again. That happens so fast! I just don't even notice. I've seen most of the rooms in the dungeon now. There's not a whole lot left. Oh, well, I'm short a key, though. What you want me to do about that? That diagonal room over there doesn't have a connection on 1F. I didn't find a way down into the east center. I'm gonna have to, because this is a dead end. Should have saved that key in the one room with the, where I was trying to. But I don't think it was possible. Okay, so key hunt now. Where would I look for a key? Well, where those chests are, yes, but how would I get to any of them? I think I can exit this part of the dungeon by going here, yes. Alright, so there's probably something I forgot where the Cane of Samaria could have helped me, so let's go look for it. So wait, there was a stairway down here in this room, which doesn't align with anything. Where does that stairway actually go? Because, like, this is around the area where I'm trying to get to. But I totally took this stairway already. Are there two exits out of a... Oh! No, this is the... This is not the place. The one... Okay, so check this out. That's how I get through that one mysterious spot. So there was a stairway I took where I couldn't continue. I did not note where that was, but that's what I'm looking for. Now I get it. Okay. It was this one. Yeah, okay, I actually do remember. Alright, so... Sneaky way through here. Very clever. I need feather. I need feather. There we go. Okay. And again. Aye! There's probably a way to dodge that with no damage. I did not find it though. That's fine. Alright, this looks like a seed shooter situation. And I am given a seed. And a bomb. I think seed's more appropriate. Okay, let's see. What kind of bank shot would be appropriate here? Maybe something like that. Yes. I like how it gives scent seeds specifically. It knows those are basically just ammunition. While the rest actually have uses. Oh, aren't you funny? Alright, so things I might want to do with you. Let's see if I can desync by doing this. I can, that's probably the whole idea. So I'm gonna put you up there. This over. Block you that way. And do this. There we go. And now I don't like the asymmetry, so I'm gonna fix it. There's my key, that's what I needed. Cool, okay. So way back out. Let's see if I can manage to avoid damage in that one spot now. Also, can I throw this pot good enough to hit that? Hua! Nope. But I have you. Will I be trapped by leaving the switch in this state? Yes, I will. On the other side of this stairway is a, some blue blocks. So I should do that on my way out. Otherwise I would get pranked. Well, in this direction it's just a matter of waiting. Okay, well now I'm curious. What would it take in this direction? Probably what I would do is this, this, and that. There we go. Okay. Can this do any damage? Can I summon a block in midair? Well, I can make a poof, but it doesn't summon. I see. It's kind of like the Rod of Seasons. It's a rod I can swing that doesn't directly damage things. Maybe it'll be used during the final boss fight. Okay, so the key goes... Shoot, I didn't really note that either. Well, it's down there in North B1F. To get to North B1F, I need to go through... the place I was in the east, I think? Maybe. Oh, so those things evaporate when I hit them with my sword. They're very fragile. There's that door. Alright, here we go. So this will have to be the nightmare key. There aren't nightmares in this game. They're just bosses. Can I switch with you? I can. It doesn't detach you from your mace or anything, though. Ha! I guess we don't have to fight, and you blocked my sword swing. There's a chest here. Should have figured. Alright, you. So, if I just do a siege shot here, maybe that'll do the job? Yes. Probably gonna be rupees or a gacha seed. Rupees. Okay. How lucky. Well, I would've liked that, but I walked away too fast. Alright, so, go up here, I'm guessing. And then this situation again, which I did way too slowly to work the way I wanted. That's okay. So here's an owl. So there wasn't a clue for that dark room, or the seed reactive statues. Because I totally wouldn't have gotten to this part of the dungeon with that. Bring all to me, okay. Do you care about colors? Well, I will make you a pleasing arrangement, if I can. Oh, never mind, these are linked in that way. Okay. Alright, well, this'll be slightly messy, but I can just do it pretty simply this way, I think. Right, of course. Probably want to make sure they don't drop off the edge. Right, so blue, why don't you go down here for a minute? And actually, yeah, I'm gonna push red up this way. Oops, whoa. That's pretty close to the pleasing arrangement I was planning. So then, blue, you can go here like this, I suppose. And that one is already in mostly a good arrangement. Just careful about pushing south. In that, let's not do it yet. There we go. Okay. Boss key. Alright. Feathers in my B hand. That's where it was. Alright, so what I wanted to do here was wait for you to pass by, summon a block, jump on block, jump over you. Like that. Okay. I also wonder, what if I do this? Then you get confused. Somehow you learn to fly. Okay, so back to the start, and that's easy to do. From here? Sort of. Ow. Alright, so that fairy in that one pot... Well, actually, I don't think any of those had hearts, and I'm down to that much health from checking. Alright, well if I die, that'll refill my health. That's one way to do it. It adds a number to my save screen, but why would I care about that? That Beamos is definitely going to kill me. Told ya! Alright, well hey, my health isn't refilled all the way, but it's halfway. I'll take halfway. This is a little out of the way of where I want to be. Only a little. Oops. And this may have refilled all the pots. There we go, most of the way there. Whoops. All of the way there we go. This is not a stairway I want. In fact, I don't want any stairway. I just want to go through here. Right, still don't need... alright, you and your poking. See, I don't want to spend any time in this Beamos-infested room. But I'll get that heart at least. Okay. What are you? I break apart. If you can force me back together and blow me away, it ends. Okay. Alright. Whoa, I'm getting floated. Oh, this is very silly. Alright. And blow you away. Like this, maybe? No. Like this? Okay. That just means use sword. Oh. Really? Okay, so multi-stage. Got it. That's pretty good. Alright, so that's partial. You need to go that way, and why don't you just lose your... Oh, you can't. So that didn't attach where I wanted it to attach. Can I do this? I can. Whoops! Well, hey, yeah, so you just... I'll allow that to happen, and then wait for you to not be on that and do this. And eventually those should meet. Maybe. Almost. Maybe on this pass? Maybe not. They are orbiting in opposite directions, so... Well, that worked. So that was 2. There's a button. There's no longer a button in the northwest. Why was there a button there? Alright, so you go over there. And then bridge to here. Okay. You do something similar. Oh, dang. Right, okay. So gotta watch for that. Yeah, so this behavior, completely expected part of the fight. Just don't cane while one of them is... Okay, that works. Alright, Storm Elemental. The music changes. Everything goes poof. This is fascinating. Alright, you get over there. Stay there. Yeah, you're blowing clouds at me, I know. The button probably resets the whole situation, I would guess. Okay, great. Now, from there I want... you to bridge. I want you to stop, like, puffing at me. That's not what I wanted. You would have actually met right there, wouldn't you have? Well, whatever. Puff, puff. Okay. Stormcloud just wants to play a little game with me. The game does involve hurting me a lot. Okay, so this will bridge you too. There we go. Okay, and that was the end. Great, I did it. That was cool. Alright. Essence. Sacred Soil. Hey, it's like from the other game, almost. Actually, didn't Seasons have an Essence of Time of sorts? I think so. Alright, cool. Fun dungeon. Grown-up Makutu talks to me. Because we are in the present, I guess. Still hear an essence near Rolling Ridge. Huh? And there's a Goron. Okay. Okay. There are games now. Alright, so something has changed here. I guess farther to the east I'm gonna be able to go. Because yeah, I couldn't before. But now with the new tunnel, I guess I can. Right, and there is conspicuously this I haven't explored, this corner, and then that corner. Okay. This might be something different from what's up here. Alright, so next time, games on Rolling Rock Ridge. Rolling Ridge? Rolling Ridge, that's what it's called. I'll see you then.